日本時間11月13日、MLB 機構は2025年のサイ・ヤング賞の受賞者を発表し、ア・リーグは241奪三振をマークしたタリク・スクーバル投手が2年連続での栄冠に輝き、ナ・リーグは両リーグ唯一の防御率1点台を達成したポール・スキーンズ投手が選出された。そして我らが山本由伸投手も堂々のナ・リーグ3位に食い込んでおり、改めてワールドシリーズでの大活躍を振り返る有識者たちの声を紹介しよう。
We saw in that World Series, Al, we may never see it again. We talked there in the meeting, to come out and do what he did shortly after what he did in Game 6. You know how hard that is, and this guy was just the hero, and he basically won them the series.
Greg, I want you to look at Game 6 and look at the bottom there. What is it? What does it say? How many pitches?
That's 96 pitches.
All right, the very next night, what do you see down the bottom?
34 pitches.
That is crazy. That's what that is. Having pitched and being an old geezer now, but I remember how sore I was after I pitched. So I just want to drill down. There's great numbers. This guy has been unbelievable. His split finger is awesome. His fastball is plus. He's got a curveball and a cutter and all sorts of stuff. But I marvel at what he was able to do, even in that snapshot. And I know he had a nice season, 173 innings, etc. He does, I drill down on this stuff. You know, like the pitching ninja and all this other stuff. I watch these videos, right? And I believe in it because we get a lot of elbow injuries. He's got a javelin. He throws a javelin, part of his exercise routine, and stretching and yoga and like crazy stuff. I mean, I know it's a copycat world that we live in. Like, oh, it works for him. Let me try that. I don't know if you could do that, Jake. I used to do yoga, by the way. Best shape I was ever in with the Marlins was yoga. But this right here, like, I watch this. I'm like, what is it? Why? What is that? But there's some mechanism to the kinetic chain, et cetera, et cetera. I won't get super deep on you, but he's doing things. I'll even go back. 2 years ago, I was in Surprise, Arizona. He was pitching against the Rangers. He does a long toss. Now, normally we were taught to like crow hop, step and throw and get your body into it and take your energy. He picks his leg up and throws it like 100 yards with like nothing. Like there's some other stuff going on with this guy.
He's 5'11". $176. That is what I love even more so because look,
How tall are you?
I'm 6 foot, 6'1" maybe, but not a big guy, and it doesn't matter. My teammate Greg Maddux might have been the best ever to put him on. He was my size. I'm just making a reference of anybody out there that wants to know. Yes, we like you big and tall and leverage. All kinds and shapes are great at this game, and he is. And look, let me just read you some numbers of Yamamoto over the last 2 years in the playoffs. He started 10 games, Al. The Los Angeles Dodgers have won 9 of those 10. He's 7-1 with a 2.25. This year was 5-1 with a 1.45. You know what he did in the LCS to take him to the World Series? Through 2 complete games. No problems, Dave Roberts in bullpen. I got you. You know what he did in the World Series? Game 2, complete game. I got this. Win, boys. It's win day. Yamamoto is a winner. You spoke on what he did in Game 6 and 7, kept their season alive, then single-handedly won them a World Series. In 2 years over here, this guy has showed us absolutely why we gave him the money. I love what you're talking about of there's just a lot of different ways and weapons now to get good. Speaking of weapons, he's got as many as you ever want. But look, when you talk about having the weapons and being as connected as he is in his training regimen and stuff, but when you have that kind of guts,
Jake, I want to ask you this.
Favorite pitcher in the league, just off what he did.
I don't know how much more time we have, but here, we're in a league now. We watch this. 100 pitches, the fire bells go off, guys running in the bullpen, warming up, and then I know this might be an aberration. I don't know what happens next year. When you pitched, 5 days, 4 days, 6 days?
You needed that 24 hours to get, like we threw in our day 2. In day 2, you were still sore and had to work through a little bit.
Side day.
That's right. It would be a side day. To get up the next day and work through what you would have to work through and get your arm going, and then to throw more innings than anybody in that the Dodgers had in Game 7. 2 more innings than Ohtani that started the game.